why you still have belly fat even after losing weight. So here is the uncomfortable truth. You can lose 20 pounds and feel great and still have that stubborn belly fat hanging on. But here's the thing, not all fat is the same. The soft, squishy stuff that you can pinch, that's subcutaneous fat. Annoying for sure, but mostly harmless. The real danger is the fat you can't see, the kind buried deep around your organs. And this is the notorious visceral fat. And the studies in the Circulation and the Journal of Clinical Investigations show it's far more harmful, driving heart disease, diabetes, and chronic inflammation. So you can look thin and still carry too much visceral fat. It's not about looks, it's biology. Visceral fat acts like a rogue hormone factory. It releases inflammatory chemicals, things like interleukin-6, TNF-alpha, that push your body towards insulin resistance. This means higher blood sugar, more fatigue, and ironically, more belly fat. Even at normal weight, high visceral fat puts you at greater risk for metabolic syndrome and heart disease. That's why someone can look fit on the outside but still be in metabolic trouble in the inside. So why won't this kind of fat go away even when you've been doing everything right? Because visceral fat is driven more by hormones than calories. Chronic stress raises cortisol, the storage hormone that literally tells your body, hang on to fat right here around the organs. PubMed research shows that people with high cortisol can have up to 30% more visceral fat even at the same BMI. Add poor sleep, alcohol, ultra-processed carbs into the mix, and you've got the perfect storm. You might have heard that less than 6 hours of sleep raises belly fat by 20%. Now, the exact figures isn't fully proven, but the trend is real. Short sleep and high stress hormones equals more fat, and specifically more visceral fat. So here's the good news. You can lose visceral fat, and food is one of the strongest levers, the Mediterranean-style diet. Rich in olive oil, fatty fish, whole grains, and vegetables, consistently reduces visceral fat and improves insulin sensitivity. A New England Journal of Medicine trial even showed measurable reductions in belly fat within months. So build your plate around cruciferous vegetables, whole grains, salmon or chia seeds, olive oil, and don't forget your gut. A 2023 study found that a diverse microbiome strongly predicts lower visceral fat. So feed those microbes. Think fermentable foods, prebiotics, fibers, and plant variety. Green tea, black coffee, and even lemon water, they're magic, but they support metabolism and insulin control. Exercise that targets hormones. Forget fat-burning zones. What matters here isn't how many calories you burn, it's how your hormones respond. High-intensity interval training and resistance training are the heavy hitters. A 2023 meta-analysis showed HIIT, meaning steady cardio, boosts growth hormone and adrenaline, which help unlock stored fat. Resistance training works too. And when you combine the two, the results are even stronger. So test, don't guess. You can't fix what you don't measure. That's why we use DEXA scans, fasting insulin levels, HOMA-IR to see what's really happening. The American Heart Association and the metabolic guidelines now recommend this kind of testing because your weight alone doesn't tell the story. So I understand everybody's metabolism is different. There's no one-size-fits-all fix. At AFM Healthcare, we use personalized healthcare and evidence-based medicine proven to lead to more sustainable metabolic health. If you're ready to make changes and fix what's wrong with you and your metabolism, schedule a visit at AFM Healthcare. Thanks for watching.